Hello and good evening.
Howdy.
Welcome to our castle.
How you doing? I am adjusting volume levels.
Nothing like last minute rules questions right before you stream, right?
That's how we do it. For some reason, your head's getting cut off too. No, it's not. Just you got a flat head.
I have a flat head.
Oh, it looked like it was cut off. But how's everybody doing?
You're fun. Okay,
Thanks.
I'm finding nothing on scenario 2, so
Carl, how you doing?
great.
So
Great.
we were going over the rules for what we're trying to accomplish tonight, and so sort of a question came up. The rules clearly state that the villagers will always attack the castle heart. This being
Well,
the
then
castle heart.
move towards castle heart.
Move towards the castle heart. In this particular scenario, there is some extra rules for this tile right here that says that the villagers will get some be harder to hit.
Yeah, we can't attack hunters in this square.
So my argument is the rule of the villagers always moving towards the castle heart doesn't sound right, because why would this ever exist? Because they'll always go the shortest route. They're always going to move there. So my thought was you could somehow lure them with the monster, and their first thing they would do is come after the monster. The second thing they would do would go after the heart. That makes sense to me.
Except the rule book clearly says in at least 2 different places, and I did just look on BGG, the monsters attack, or the villagers attack, and then move towards the castle heart. The ultimate goal is the castle heart.
So if that's the case,
What are these 3 rooms
never ever move down
They'll
any
never go
other
in those.
pathway than the
Why are they
shortest
there?
route.
It doesn't make any sense.
So I think there's something in the rules that are not either not clearly defined, or there's some kind of errata or something to the rules to clearly define it. Because today's game, we will never go here.
No. There is no point for those 3 tiles to be there.
So I don't think it's right. So we could either we questioned this about a minute and a half before we went live.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I keep hitting the table with my arm.
Oh, don't do that. It probably hurts your arm.
The arm of the chair, so it doesn't hurt me.
Oh, well then don't do that. You'll hurt the table.
Well, okay, whatever.
So anyway, that's something we'll look up. But today we'll just go by what the rules state, and I'm sure we've
So
missed
does
something.
villagers will only spawn, Carl? I mean, that's a good point. The only thing I can think of is that villagers might have spawned or appear there. I think you're right, though it's a mistake. They spawn here and here, where these 2 little tokens are. Those are the only 2 places that they're going to spawn per the map. Except this is where all our confusion will be cleared up.
Oh yeah. Does it say something on there like?
I put this in the wrong spot. They're going to spawn here.
Ah. There you go.
Which is why I don't read maps. I'm not in charge of that stuff.
Welcome to the stream where we're going to teach you the rules of the game, but we're going to sort of throw things off a little bit by
Doing things wrong first.
yeah. But it was a great conversation.
Yeah.
And no wonder. I wonder if Board Game Geek had something on there about make sure you put the spawn point in the right place.
I could look if you really want me to.
Not right now. We'll look it up later.
Okay. This makes a lot more sense because now they will go either way. So it's 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. It's equidistant to the heart, so groups could split off.
Yeah, and I think the
Problem solved.
yeah.
John
I mean,
just needs to look over Emily's work.
Part of the strategy, I would think, would be to utilize our characters to be able to pull villagers, but that's not really how it's going to be. We're just going to be, it's a castle defense game, so we're just constantly going to be defending the onslaught. So, yeah.
Yeah. And another thing I was wrong about when I posted we were playing today is I said we were introducing the heroes into the game, and we are not. Instead, we are introducing the village event deck.
Well, this is the deck, and this is the little, what do you want to call it?
it has a name. Do you want me to look it up? Like, so we can actually use the right
Sure.
terminology?
I'll just zoom this up a little bit.
Zoom!
This is the little wheels that will tell us how we're doing. This is the Castle
it's the
Heart
game overview tile.
game overview tile. There you go.
There you go.
I won't remember that.
No, me
So
neither.
this is the Castle Heart and how many hit points essentially it has. So it has 15 right now. This is the Village Morale, which it's currently set at 40. And as you can see, this little one, this skull on there is 0 because it goes from 1 to 9. But so we're at 0. So today we have to. Our task is to kill 40 villagers to be able to get points. And
get their
of course,
morale to 0.
when we get, it'll be 39. So we'll roll those around as we go. And as they get to different thresholds, here, this is the village event deck, and wheel, and it goes, of course, 1, 2, 3 up the line. And since we have 3 monsters that are defending the castle, every time
the villagers activate,
we're going to move this up by 3. And when we reach the thresholds of 5, 10, 15, and 19, we will draw one of these cards to give us another event that's going to make things more difficult.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It will not be good.
So that's what that thing does. And I'll just shrink that baby right back up here into the corner so nobody can really see what it says.
Could make it a smidgy bigger because there's a black line in between the two things.
I will,
Move it all over.
I'll move it a lot.
Uh-huh.
There, is that smidgy work for you there?
Yes, thank you.
And then, yeah. So, what else was there? Oh, the first thing we should do is, does the lighting and the sound good? The music too loud? We did a lot of adjusting
Jiggering.
last week.
We made some changes to the lights. We put a dimmer switch in here so that the overhead lights would not be as bright and wouldn't be glaring on the board.
Yeah.
So these are the lengths we're willing to go to for you guys.
It's a bit loud. Thank you. I can't tell on my end. There, I'll let that play for a few minutes and let me know, because I think that also the music sort of goes in and out. And it could sound pretty good for a while, and then all of a sudden it reaches a crescendo, and suddenly you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
us.
when action's happening, the music gets louder, and then you can never hear anybody talk anymore. And then when it gets a bit just talking, they're all whispering for some reason, and you can't hear them, so you got to turn the volume way up.
When you watch Netflix, does that seem to be a thing where you constantly have to turn the volume up and down every time we go into any kind of musical scene or anything?
Just old.
I think they blare it at certain times. It took the place of commercials. They don't have commercials anymore. They just have
so
really
make sure
loud.
you're paying attention.
Yeah, if you think after a slow scene,
yeah,
and they think you're asleep, they have to do some loud drum noises or something to wake you up.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the salted caramel.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Cheap, bad whiskey.
But it tastes yummy.
I don't have a problem with Netflix movies in general. They're mixed well. Draw back. I think they're all bad on our.
Well,
system.
I mean, we mainly watch Netflix.
Yeah. Well, we run the computer through the TV, and then I have the volume for the computer, and we have the volume for Netflix, and usually, I mean, when you scroll over on Netflix, and all of a sudden it gives you a little preview. Sometimes those are like really freaking loud. But I thought, one thing I like, we have, what's our VPN thing? Surfshark. And what we can do is, I don't know if this is a problem, but if you go into Surfshark and you set yourself up for Australia or Britain or something like that, and then you go into Netflix, you get to see all the British or Australian Netflix, which they have different stuff on it.
Commercials, which is funny sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we don't realize we leave it on, and then all of a sudden we're still in Australia.
But
getting commercials for that stuff.
On Netflix, U.S. Netflix, when you scroll over the preview, it's like instant. It suddenly comes on and just starts blaring it. But if you go to the Australian one, you can sort of hover over it, and you got about 3 or 4 seconds before it actually plays the preview. I think Australia's got it all figured out, in my opinion. Because I hate when you're just moving around on the previews and it's just jumping from one thing to the next. So there's your. So if you want to get 2 or 3 seconds before the loud noises, I suggest Surfshark, not sponsored by, not sponsored enough.
Okay, so I get Japanese and Chinese commercials on all day on YouTube. It's kind of cool. That would be neat to see.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was gonna say I don't typically go to China or Japan for our Surfshark, saying where we're from.
For our VPN.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I should. It'd be funny.
You see what they have. Okay. Anyway, so the game we're all here to do.
Yeah, I'm just chatting a little bit before we get started. Is.
No, I was waiting for you to be done chatting.
I think I'm done.
Are you sure?
No. If something else pops in my head I want to talk about, we'll jump into it. But right now, I think we can talk about village attacks.
Ready?
We'll see.
Okay. So, as we discussed, the villagers will be spawning here and here. And their goal was to get to the castle heart. Well, our goal is to defend it. There are 2 special rooms in this scenario. This one is the storeroom. And for some reason, the storeroom, any hunter in here cannot be damaged by any monster attack or ability. I don't know what makes the storeroom so powerful.
It's a safe room.
It's something we should look into. That does not seem to be a good thing to have in our castle. A room where the invaders can't be hurt.
Yeah.
I think we need to do something about that room.
Everybody hear the motorcycle?
This room is the the armory. And in this room, any villager, not just the hunters, but any villager will do 1 extra damage if they are in this room.
It's extra creepy just looking at the screen, just seeing the little finger coming up from the bottom. I mean, I can see right next to it you manipulating the little thing, but still, if that was your hand, that would freak me out a little bit.
No motorcycle, but I did hear a horse.
Yeah, occasionally. That's what I heard.
Okay. Pretty sure. Whatever. Okay. You're throwing me off. Our objective is to reduce the villager morale to 0. And as he pointed out earlier, it's currently at 40, which means we have to kill 40 villagers. And remember to turn the dial. That's going to be the hard part. It's going to get harder, so we're starting off, all of them are on tier 1 on the cards. So just to remind you, where can we put that over there? Each time we have to spawn, we flip a card. And currently we're on tier 1, which means there's not as many villagers coming to attack us. But when the morale gets to 30, we'll move to tier 2. And when the morale gets to 20, we'll move to tier 3. So it's going to get harder as the game goes on.
Backwards thing down soon.
Like I said, there's still no town heroes going on. There's no traps. Traps, I think, are next. No, I think heroes are next. Yeah, heroes are next, and then traps, and then we get into actually the full game. Okay. The villagers sought to drive out evil with renewed purpose. They had little knowledge of how to defeat the malevolence at their door. But that did little to dampen their resolve. A choice had been made. That future generations should not inherit this dismal existence that so many of their ancestors had suffered. And so the way forward was clear.
You're like a Netflix movie. You're real loud all of a sudden.
Yes, I did. Because I got excited.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Okay.
So we went ahead and spawned 2 sets. And just a reminder, the ones that have the red base, their preferred monster is me, the Doulahan, because I am a mythic. That's what we pulled out of the little bag. And the ones with the green base, his preferred monster is the Banshee. John has the Succubus, the Banshee, and I have the Doulahan. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
He lost his head somewhere along the way.
Real quick, we would go back over, or I guess we really don't need to go back over the rules, do we?
I mean...
We can do it as we go.
Hey, Grand Galactic Gamer, how are you?
How you doing? Thanks for joining. We are just getting ready to go through scenario number 2. What's it called? Fates intertwined?
Fates entwined.
Entwined. And basically all we're trying to do is kill 40 villagers.
Sounds simple enough, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, let's get to it. So you have your rounds.
First. What?
You have the breakdown of what we do each thing.
Each thing?
Each round.
Each round. We start with the monsters move, attack, activate abilities, interact with objects, and place traps, but we do not place traps.
So
Then we do the villager phase.
You go first.
I go first?
Sure.
Sure, I'll go first. I'm good. How are you beautiful humans? We're doing well. Now that we have the board set up correctly, you missed all that fun. The whole big discussion about... We'll just move on then. Okay, so what I rolled here is, I don't know if you can see. I think my head's in the way.
You're not going to be able to see that anyway. Now your head's definitely in the way. You rolled dice.
We can't mirror the camera, so I'm actually on the opposite sides. This is messing with me.
Yeah, she's over there.
I rolled 2 range attacks, 1 melee attack, 1 retaliate, and 2 shields. So I need to move.
Can we move? We can move first, right? It is moved.
We can do things in any order. We can use these dice in any way we want.
Okay.
The villagers are the one that move, attack, then move.
Okay.
Okay.
So first off, I don't think you, as the dual hand in red, need to go that way. I think you need to come this way.
That's a very good point.
Of course, that's why I made it.
Because the hunters that have the red bases, they really hate me and they'll do extra damage to me.
That's right.
Yes. So if I go, it'd be 1, 2, 3 movement, which I can't do. I can only do 2 movement.
Okay. So you can save those. You can reserve the.
Well, I mean, if I go that way to those guys, I can get 2 of them.
And then pop back? Will you have enough movement to pop back?
No.
All right. Well, then they're going to move. And can they move 2?
They move 1, but they can attack adjacent.
Well, then, can you kill the 2 that can attack adjacent?
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them? Well, then...
I'm going to be taking damage. But I have a retaliate. I got this.
Do it.
It's good. It's good. Okay, so, in order to move 2...
You probably shouldn't have went first.
Well, they don't go till after everybody goes, till after all 3 of us go, so it didn't make any difference. So 1, 2, so I have to use 2 dice to move 2. So I'll use my melee attack and 1 of my shields to move up there. Then I use my 2 ranged attacks.
Yep.
Attacks always hit, and they always do 1 damage. Special circumstances, the villagers can do extra damage. We'll get to that when it happens.
Special circumstances apply.
So I kill off these 2 poop heads, trying to come into our castle.
Is that what they're called?
They are
officially
called
in the
poop
rule
heads.
books? Okay.
I am going to put my retaliate into my defense, and I'm going to put my shield into my defense. Do I want to put that into my defense?
Yeah, that'll keep you from getting hit once, and it'll let you attack back once. That seems like it'd be a good idea.
Okay, so we kill 2 of them, so you
Yep.
need to swirly.
All right, so that is the
Yes, we have to kill 40 poop heads.
30. You killed 2, so we're at 38 more to kill, right?
Yes, 38 more to kill.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right.
There's another thing, we can level up our characters. We did keep the same characters from last scenario, so we all have 1 special ability leveled up. We can, and during the scenario, we can only level up once.
Okay, so your first melee attack damages second villager of the same kind. So
Yes.
you couldn't use that then.
No.
All right, so then we go to, how are we doing this? Banshee, then Succubus?
Sure. Just whatever makes sense to you, I guess.
Can we do them in any order, or do they have to go around the table?
It goes around the table.
Okay,
But
then we just have to pick.
Do it in the same
how we're gonna do
order
it.
every time.
So unfortunately, I have 2 torches.
Torches make villagers move, and we move the one farthest away from the castle heart first. But since these are farthest away, going by tile count, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, these guys are farthest away, so 2 of them are going to move. But you can do it in any order you want.
All right, well then we'll wait here, and then I have a ranged attack. I have a defense. I have an eyeball, which target zone becomes unlucky.
Eyeballs for magic is what triggers his effect.
And I got a retaliate. So if I put the retaliate, see, I put that in reserve, right?
You would put it in defense, if you're going to use it.
Well, I can't re-roll anything. So
no. You can only re-roll if you roll 3 of a kind, except for the torches that are activating the villagers. They can never be re-rolled.
So they're going to move 1, 2. They're going to be here, right? So I can move.
One of them is... You don't move all of them, you move one.
I'm just deciding which things I want to use for movement. So I think I'm going to use these 2.
And then 2 of them will move up 1, actually.
Yeah. And then I'll keep my range attack. So these 2 move up 1.
Yep.
That's these 2.
Yep.
Then I'm going to move. I'm using the Banshee, so I'll move to here as 1 movement. Then I will attack. I have a ranged attack.
Yeah, but it's only 1 away.
Okay, then I'll make my second move with this, and then I'll make a ranged attack.
You know...
Because I have retaliate.
Yeah, they're the ones that hate you.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll go here,
Yeah.
with my 2.
Yeah.
And then I will do the same thing. I was going to go here. So they're still going to move.
You're going to kill this
And
head?
I'll kill that one.
Okay, so move the thingy.
Okay. Thingy moves. Now we're at 37 left to kill. And that used my ranged attack, and it used my 2 movement.
Yep.
And now all I have left is a retaliate. So
yeah,
I will hang on to that, and it's not really...
Probably won't get used, but it's not a big deal.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
Now we're going to go to the succubus. Okay, I didn't roll 3 of a kind, so I don't get to re-roll anything. But I do have a movement for the villagers. I do have a eyeball, which I can use for embrace.
Which it does what?
Remove 1 damage or effect token from yours or another dashboard. We don't need that.
Carl says, the thingy is moving.
The thingy, that's right.
What was it?
I'm not using that. I'm going to use it for movement. It doesn't apply right now. I do have 2 retaliate, so I'll put 1 in the defense, and I'll probably put 1 in reserve just in case they're going to get to me, which they won't, so I'll move instead. And I have 2 melee, so can I get to them?
Well, one of them's going to move. Actually, no, it would be that one.
Okay, so this one's going to move in.
Yes.
That takes care of that.
Yes.
Now, I can move only 2, so there's no way I'm going to get to them for melee attacks.
No.
So, really, this is a wasted round.
Good job.
So
you got to stop them from getting the armory, though, because they do 1 extra damage there. Do I put these little gems here? Did they help at all? So you can see that this room is the room that has the specialness to it. I did it mainly for ourselves, if I'm going to be honest, because the little token that comes with the game is very easy to miss.
So I don't think I should move up here, because then they're all going to move and attack me. So
okay.
I think I should only move to here.
Okay.
And then I'll put a retaliate in reserve.
Because he only has 1 defense slot.
And I have 2 melee, so that I can't use, so...
Yeah.
Poop.
Well, poop.
Okay, so that's the end of the monster round. So now we go to the villagers.
Which means the villager dial moves.
So we're going to move this up.
By 3, because there's 3 monsters in the game.
Okay.
Then all of the villagers are going to attack and then move. And you start with the ones... Yes, it's very helpful, because last time we played, we missed the little tokens and kept forgetting about the special room effects. Do you move the ones closest to the heart first? I think you do. So the ones that are closest to the heart, which is actually conveniently all of them that we have out on the board right now, move first. So they're going to attack. There's nothing for them to attack, even though they're ranged. It's still only 1 away, and they can't get to the succubus. And then they will move up 1.
Okay. And that's the villager's turn.
Correct. Now we spawn.
Spawn.
Which one shall we spawn first?
Well, it doesn't matter, that one.
Okay. We have 2 hunters.
Okay, and we know what color those are.
We will in 1 second. There are 3 tiles in this bag, and this is how you figure out which which monster the hunters hate the most. You pull a tile out. Oh crap, they're red.
Great. Okay.
So, two red ones.
2 red ones. There you go.
And they go right up there.
Okay.
And then at the other spawn point, we have villagers. 3 peasants, sorry.
3 peasants, and they don't get...
They don't care. They just want to hurt everybody.
Peasants.
He says, "Be right back. Don't lose without me." If we lost this
I
quickly,
can't
that would
make
be.
any.
I
can't make any promises though.
not gonna say it's not gonna happen, but okay. Our turn. I have a retaliate and a defense still that I can leave here, and I'm thinking that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll my other 4 dice,
Okay.
and hopefully I get some ranged.
Let's see.
Ah, crap.
I don't see any range there at all.
No. I have a torch.
And you don't have any melee attacks
Defense,
either.
an eyeball, and a retaliate.
What's your eyeball do?
Nothing for me. Nothing.
Well, you do have whiplash. What's that? Your first melee attack? Yeah.
Yeah, I need a melee. So I'm pretty much screwed.
Why don't you move over here then? Because
I can only move
stuff's
2.
going to go down over here more than it's going to go down over there.
So you want me to run back to the heart?
Yeah, I think you at least need to be back closer just in case things start going bad, and you want to stay away from the red ones anyway.
I do.
So let Banshee Chi.
So one of those guys is going to move.
Yep.
Because he's farthest from the heart.
Yep.
So I will use my eyeball and shield to run away.
And also
tactically retreat. Thank you very much.
they can't even get hurt in that room anyway, so
Correct.
it's probably, if I can't move in and kill them at the spawn point, I'm going to probably retreat also.
Yeah.
Unless I can kill them there. Okay.
Well, one's going to move. We have to move this one because they're farthest away.
Okay.
So you can't hurt him.
I thought they're farthest away.
They are farthest away. Thank you. I forgot they existed.
So one of them moves, right?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
And I can put another retaliate into reserve just in case, though I shouldn't need it because nobody's going to get to me.
Good.
Well, that was another crap turn.
All right.
Wonderful.
Let's see if I can kill these 2 things.
Let's see if you can do it.
All right. Well, we have a range.
That's good.
We have a melee.
That's okay.
Well, we have some defense, which I'm not really going to need if I don't stay there. Target zone becomes unlucky. If I move over in there and make that zone unlucky, I don't really know if that makes any difference. What does unlucky mean again?
It means it's a 50-50 shot whether or not any attack hits. For us or for them, it doesn't matter.
Oh. Okay.
Every time anybody attacks in that zone, you have to flip the coin to see if it hits or not.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is
Actually, first player should have moved when we started the new round. We'll have to remember that next time.
Okay, not a big deal. I don't have 2 melee, so I can't... All peasants in your zone at the end of the round are slain. I don't have that ability because I don't have 2 melee attacks. I will put defense in just because I might as well save it. And
Why don't you put a retaliate there so that you can...
Oh, I didn't see I had that. Okay. Retaliate. Okay. And then these are just going to go to
Carl's
waste.
back!
We lost! You missed it. All right, so I'm going to do a ranged attack.
Okay.
Kill one of them.
Kill one. Move the thingy.
Then I'm going to use use one of these eyeballs here actually to move.
You're going to
over
use your
one.
eyeball to move.
Yep.
Woo!
Then I'm going to use my melee attack to kill that one.
Okay, move the thingy.
Then I'm going to use my other eyeball and my other shield to move back to.
Woo!
And that is
It's a banshee. That's why it makes
for
the
me.
noise.
Then I have my succubus over here. Now I can take these 2 die that are the same retaliates and re-roll them now.
Yes.
Or I can roll these, and if I get another retaliate, re-roll those 3. But I think at this point, I'll just... I'm thinking I should keep a retaliate because they're going to be in there unless I can kill them all.
Yeah.
But Yeah, let's risk it. I gotta retaliate back anyway.
Oh, you also got two
Two village
torches.
movements, two defense. Wow, this isn't good.
No.
And see, I can do the retaliate there. Yeah, this is not going to do good. So I can do a movement in.
What sound do succubi make when they move? Ooh, no, that's not good.
And then kill one of them with my melee attack.
Move the thingy.
Thingy movement.
Thingy movement.
Then I'm going to use another movement to move back. Now, what would this one do again? They get extra damage.
They do one more damage.
And then I might as well. I used that. I could either stay there and do a retaliate when they attack and do extra damage to me, or I could, instead of putting that here, put that. Oh no, I can't move another one. Oh, I'm screwed.
And they can attack from one away, so they are going to hit you, both of them.
Well, if they attack from one away before they move, then that's good because they don't get the extra damage.
That's true.
So
you didn't move the two villagers for rolling two torches. The two peasants need to move up.
Okay, no problem. That's it.
That's it.
Now we go to the villager's turn, so we move this thingy up, right?
Yep.
So we move it up to 6.
And we have an event.
Now we get a card.
Ooh, I wonder what it'll be.
Text.
Almost definitely bad.
The hunters arrive 3.
That doesn't sound good.
Spawn 2 hunters in the closest large room to the castle heart.
Oh. That's
Spawn
really not
2
good.
hunters in the closest large room, which is where I am,
Yeah.
to the castle heart.
Okay, they are going to be reds.
Okay, so these are hunters.
Keeps coming out.
So they're going right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like they just popped in there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They must have dove in through the windows. You left the windows open again, didn't you?
There's a shitload of windows in that.
Yeah, and we discussed this. You have to close them all every time.
The sunlight will kill us too, so I don't think we left the windows open. They might have been unlatched. But they weren't open.
Dang hunters will get you every time.
Magic missile. Of course. It's the Wizard of Lizard.
Hello, Wizard of Lizard.
So, yeah, we want to make sure that we don't do that anymore. Now it's the villagers' turn to attack us.
Yeah, so they're going to attack and move, and they can attack from one away.
Okay, so attack first.
You activate farthest away from the heart first. Dispatch them and move the thingy. We're trying.
We like to use technical terms here.
So these 3 are going to move up. They have nothing to attack because they can only attack in their same space. And they're just going to
That's a crowded hallway.
Into this hallway. There is a whole thing about when rooms get overly stuffed in a way that you could heave people around.
Oh, really? That
Yes,
sounds
I meant
bad.
to read it to you earlier,
But you
I
didn't?
forgot.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just make sure that doesn't happen because that sounds like a bad thing.
It would be very bad.
All right.
Yeah, murder and move.
Murder.
Okay. So then these 2 are going to go, and they can attack one away. So they are both going to attack this poor little succubus who did nothing to them.
The good thing is they're
killed a friend,
attacking
but-
at a distance, so I don't get that extra damage yet.
Right, because in this room, the armory, they would have 1 point more damage. So that's 2 damage to you.
I need little damage
You do need the
tokens.
little damage tokens.
I have
That's
6
my
health.
job. This is the
Total.
yellow one, succubus.
And if I do die, I gotta respawn back at the heart of the castle at the next round, right?
Which does 2 damage to the castle heart. But you had to retaliate,
I do have a retaliate.
which means one of them, it's that whole I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you fling at me bounces off me and goes and kills you. So.
Well, I just thought my dagger would go towards them as a retaliate. See, she's got a dagger.
That's not as much.
So he said something.
He's ruining my joke.
No, just they said something really rude, and it would have bounced back. But instead, I used my dagger.
Move the thingy.
Move the thingy.
And then they're going to move.
Okay.
And then they're going to attack. And since the Banshee is right there, easy target,
Yep.
they will both attack her.
So
So the Banshee takes 2 damage because they are not. She's not their preferred.
using your
type.
analogy, is did they just rubber me or did they just glue me?
You're rubber, I'm glue.
Yeah, but who are you? Are you the one attacking or are you the one defending? See? It all falls apart, doesn't it?
You confused me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Anyway, you have a retaliate, so one of them dies.
Yep. Which I'll move the
Thingy.
thingy.
Move the thingy.
Make sure we.
It's good when that thingy moves.
So I used my retaliates here.
Shit.
Yeah. Is he going to move into the castle heart and we lose?
No, because the castle heart's going to take damage.
Okay.
So, no, he attacked, and then he moves. Yes, he moves. So, next turn, if we don't kill him, he will attack the castle heart. He is now number 1 threat, and he's very close number 2.
Yeah.
And a choice between rubber and glue will always be rubber. But what if
Does
I
seem
want
better.
to make people stick to me? Can't get away from me.
Yeah. Don't threaten me. All right.
You're first now.
All right. So
As
we
you
go
should
to
have
the
been last
Banshee.
time. Yes,
And the Banshee is over there.
she is.
I thought we were going to spawn more baddies.
We do have to do that. You're right.
Because we want things to keep.
What is the morale on?
The morale is on the village event track or the village. Oh, village morale is on 32.
Okay, so when it gets to 30, we have to go to tier 2.
Okay.
So we're still on tier 1. So over here, we're doing 4 peasants.
That's the non-based
Correct.
4. These would look so much better painted, but they wouldn't see it from there, so.
You could do like just a wash on them, couldn't you? Wouldn't that make them stand out a little bit
That
better?
seems almost.
There's a buttload of them. You're never gonna. I mean, you could paint like the monsters and the heroes maybe, but all those peasants and heroes, hunters, you're never gonna paint all them. Don't kid yourself. Just put a wash on them and call it a day.
That's sacrilege. It's no.
Actually, I'm just gonna come down to your hobby room.
Oh,
and get
you
a
best
pot of
not.
wash, and I'm just gonna dunk them.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
dear God.
Dunk.
I won't be held responsible for what I do if you do that.
Over there goes 3 hunters
Over where? Here?
at the other spawn point.
3
yeah.
hunters.
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
Red.
Why? Why are they all red?
1,
Why?
2,
What did I do
3.
to anybody? I'm just a
You
headless
pissed a bunch of
guy with
people
a great
off.
big.
You know what you did? You went in the
spine
village and you
whip.
dumped all their minis into stuff to give them, and it pissed all of them off, and now they're all out to kill you. They're all red now.
Okay.
That's what I think happened. All right, it's my turn. Fancy. All right. So what do we have here? We're gonna end up moving one of them, but wait, not.
I'm just pointing.
No,
Where
not
she is.
just yet. So let's see here. We need to make some movement here. So I need to go into the castle heart. I'm going to do that with one. I'm going to do that with my eyeball. Make that movement.
It just doesn't sound right. Moving with your eyeball.
Move over one. Then I'm going to do a melee attack.
Okay.
Kill that one.
Yes, sir.
Takes that down to 31.
Okay.
That was my melee. I'm done with that.
Yep.
Then I'm going to make a ranged attack
Mm-hmm.
and kill that one.
Okay.
That should take us down to 30.
So we're on tier 2 now.
Yep. Then I'm going to, let's see, I could move in, or I could do, if I move down here and then do retaliate, that'll help kill them, but I'm also going to take double damage when they hit me.
Well, you can move 2. So if you go 1, 2,
I can't attack then.
you can't attack. You can't attack anyway.
Right.
But one of them will hit you for 1, but you'll kill them.
Not if I use up my 2 things for movement. I won't have to retaliate.
Oh.
So I think what I'll do is, I think I'm just going to actually move one back over that way.
Ooh.
and I will put in a retaliate in case those get up to me.
Sounds good.
All right, so I've
All
used
right.
those.
And then
we
one
need
has
to
to
move
move.
one.
Yes.
So there we go.
Okay.
Back to Succubus. Here we go. Now I got 3 melee attacks, a defense, and a range.
This is right here.
So I could re-roll these 3, but I think I'd rather do is just move in and kill all 3 of them.
Yeah, just go crazy on them.
And then I can ranged attack the other ones.
Yeah.
So move 1.
What a great plan this is.
There.
This is really coming together this round.
3 kills, which takes us down to 20. 1, 2, 3, 27.
Stretch.
And then I'm going to use my ranged attack to kill this one, which will take us down to 26. And then I will... I think I'll just stay where I am and put a retaliate in there. So I've used all these.
That went
Swimmingly.
I'm very concerned for my roll. Whoop! Dice tried to escape.
We're getting them, Carl. 1 at a time.
Oh.
Well, 3 at a time.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a very good roll.
No. So those 2 are going to move up.
All right.
Because I rolled 2 torches, of course.
Boom, boom.
I have 2 eyeballs that I can't use for anything. Range attack and a... Well, I mean, I can use them for movement, which I guess I'm going to. And a shield. So if I move 1, 2, I can range attack one of those damn peasants.
You should.
I should?
Yep.
Okay. So...
Now, we'll say then they're all going to come into that tile at the end here.
The difference
and
with
they're
tier 2
attack you.
is there's more.
More of them.
So tier 1 would spawn 3, tier 2 spawns 5. That kind of thing. What? There's going to be more of them? Yes.
You're going to move into that space and attack,
Clunk,
and then you can't
clunk,
move out.
Clunk.
And then the 3 of them are going to move in and attack you, so you're going to take a lot of damage.
I'm going to take 3 damage. I have 10 health. I'm a big, beefy boy.
All right.
So I'm going to do 1 range attack. I have a shield, too. 1 range attack. Take out 1. He had his hands up, so he's going to go.
What? Because he was saying, please don't... He had his hands up like,
Well, no,
don't hurt me?
His hand up like, me. Pick me. Choose me.
Okay.
Did you move the thingy one?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, they're going to definitely spawn in there. I have 1 shield.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're most likely going to spawn a hunter that's going to favor me, because that's what I've been pulling all game.
Do you have anything left that you can do?
No.
Okay. So we moved the 2. Yep. Alrighty. Okay. So now it goes to the villagers.
So move
Which
the
means
wheelie.
we move the wheel up. We're at 9 on the village events, which it changes to 10. So
Yes.
we're good there. Okay.
They are going to attack and move. Attack and move.
Okay.
Now, my unstoppable probably only is active on my turn, you think? Says stun a single peasant or hunter in every zone you enter. So if I am standing there, they enter my zone, it
No.
probably wouldn't trigger because I have to move into it.
It doesn't trigger. Plus, and you can't even hurt them in that room anyway.
Hunters, you can't hurt hunters in that room.
Oh, okay.
They're just lowly peasants.
No, that would not be you utilizing a die, I think. And on your turn, I think you could stun them.
Well, it's every zone you enter, so even starting my turn there wouldn't do anything because I'm not entering
If you
the
want to
zone.
take it by the words, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I would think so. I think you stun them because you walk in and they go, oh, look at that headless thing, and they get pretty scared.
don't forget my whip that's made out of spine.
Your spineless whip. Your spiny whip.
Spiny whip.
All right.
Jacques would be so proud.
Yeah. That's his thing.
They need to attack and move, and they are hunters and they are ranged, so they can do 2 attacks to the poor lowly succubus again.
I need some more damages.
You do. I'll
Now,
give you a 3.
I have 6 total hit points, and I will be down by 4, so having 2 remaining. Okay.
Remember, you can go back to the heart and use a magic die, which is the eyeball, to heal.
Okay. That might not be a bad idea. So now it comes to our turn, and it
Yeah,
starts
no,
with...
we have to spawn.
Oh, that's right.
And we are now in tier 2.
Yes.
So over here we have pitchfork wielding peasants.
Yep.
5 of them.
5 peasants.
5 peasants. Plop. And over there we have a hero card. And a hero card. And now we have hunters. 4 hunters, and they're
What color red are they?
I mix these up every time. It doesn't seem to matter. Haha! Green.
Green. Banshee.
Banshee.
How many? 4?
4.
We already have 4
4
that are
Banshee
based.
hunters.
Okay. Well, the Banshee's over there, so that's all right. Okay, so now we're go back to the succubus. So I think I'm going to get rid of my dice. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Flung the die over there, and we are trapped back here. We have so many things around us. It's hard to get in.
Luckily, my toes worked enough to.
Go toe power.
All right. Go toe. All right.
The power of the toe.
So I'm gonna re-roll that one get rid of my defense because I think I'm gonna go back in and heal.
Good thinking. Yeah.
So.
What you got?
Oh, look at that!
An eyeball. Okay.
That's some good killing right there.
Ooh,
I almost
3
can't.
melees.
Almost can't deny myself those. So I got one that's going to move, so I can move him up first, right?
And it would be one of those greenies.
Well, that's good because I got three of those. So, all right. So here's what I'll do.
This is what you do.
I'll move in 1.
Yes.
Move your... Which will move him over here because of that.
Yeah.
Then I will take all 3 of my melees and kill all 3 of these guys.
Very good. I approve of this plan.
Goes 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Then I'm going to take my other movement and move back. So they won't... Well, they still will be able to shoot me, won't they?
Yes.
Still. It's worth it. Now the problem is, if all 3 of them shoot me, I'm going to die. And have to respawn back at the heart.
But the heart is still at full health. We got this.
Alright, so that used up all the dice. And then we go to you.
Yes. Okay, I have 2 shields. Nope, 3 shields. Ooh, I should probably re-roll those shields, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I have a melee, a range, and an eyeball. So I'm going to re-roll the shields.
Because you rolled 3.
Because I rolled 3. So now, okay, I have 2 range, 2 melee, a retaliate, and an eyeball. Magic. What is this actually called?
Eyeball.
It's not actually. Ooh.
Probably mana or something.
Magic. It's just called magic. Yes. The Doulahan is mighty and powerful. I can take out these 2.
Yeah.
Move the thingy.
We're down to 10 left to kill. Is that right? No, it was a 20. Was it 23? Shoot. It would be there, right? No, it would be at 20. Sorry, we're at 20. Double wheeling screwed me up.
Hard.
Well, I don't do math with wheels.
I'm going to do 2 ranged attacks. Take out 2 more. Ooh, these guys are battling amongst themselves, so they're just going to take each other out, really. So, 2 more.
Alright, so now we go to 10, 18 left.
Now, I have a retaliate and an eyeball. The only thing the eyeball will do for me is get me to move. I can move back 1, and then that peasant won't attack me, or I can stay where I am, let her do 1 damage to me, make her feel special about herself, and then retaliate and take her out.
But you can't retaliate. Or no, it is.
I have
you
her retaliate.
You can on the thing.
Because she's not a hunter. She's
Okay.
only a peasant. So I think...
Yeah, kill it.
Just to let them feel like they've accomplished something today.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to stay where I am then.
Well, I still get to go too as the Banshee, so...
Don't take her out. She's trying so hard.
I don't have any choice. That's what I do as a Banshee, and I can kill All peasants in your zone at the end of the round are slain if I roll 2 melee attacks.
Carl's asking, does that trigger an event when you hit 20? No, what that 20 does on the morale tracker is that makes us go to the next tier level of spawn. What the event is on the event wheel, that's the 5, 10, 15, 19. So when the event wheel, which will be, we'll move 3 at the start of the villager's turn, it'll be an event next villager turn.
Yeah. Oh, no! Well, I get to re-roll them. I get to.
No, you don't.
Oh, I can't re-roll those.
That was 4. Count them. 4 torches, people. That means 4 villagers are moving. That's really bad.
Sounds like you're doing a sporting event. And look at that. There's 4 villagers moving today, folks. 4. Did you count those up? That's 1, 2. Use the dials if you need to. 4.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to do a ranged attack.
Okay.
And kill one of them.
Well, that would be her. This poor lady didn't even get a chance.
Well, it's ranged.
Yeah.
Well, I'll use the melee to kill her, and I'll use her.
You can't. You're over here.
Oh, I thought I was looking at you. All right, then I'll kill her.
I know. You think I'm just so pretty. You can't keep your eyes off
me. You got a head and a whip. I mean, you're hard to miss. So we killed one that
Yeah.
goes down here.
Yeah.
Then, I guess there's no point in moving. That melee attack is just useless. So.
Well. No. These 3 will move, and one of these still doesn't do anything for you.
Right. So then all of the.
All 3 of those move, and one of these move.
Yeah. So done there. That was a terrible roll. All right, so that's the end of the round. This will go. Well, it goes to you at the beginning of the next round. And then now the village event, right? We move this up 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. We're
Which
at
now
12.
triggers the card.
Now we read the card. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Torches out 2. All corridors suffer darkness. All corridors. Corridors being
all little hallways.
Hallways.
And darkness means something. Attacks cannot be made into or out of the zone. Abilities requiring line of sight cannot be made through the zone.
That's awesome.
Well, it includes us.
Yeah, but right now these 3 can't attack me 3 times.
What? Okay.
That's awesome because it's dark.
That is good for you.
Yeah. No, I think that's fantastic.
Dark, 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 dark.
That's sweet. That's the best event yet. All right, so then it goes to
and that is ongoing, and those hallways are going to be dark until the next event is triggered.
All right, so now we go to what they do, because that was just the event.
So they will attack and move.
Yeah.
So they are now plunged into darkness. They do not have dark vision, so they won't attack, and then they'll just move up. Blink.
That saved my life. Darkness.
Blink. Same with these guys. She would have attacked me. I would have retaliated. She would have gone down, but we can't do any of that now.
Well, he's not in the hallway. She's not.
Yeah, we're not in the hallway there.
That's right.
You're right.
We can still do that.
You are so smart.
Well, just kill it. We don't have to. We don't have to.
I was going to have this whole story about how Sally was avenging her sister that was slain by the Banshee, and you're just okay. Fine.
No, you can still do that.
No, she's dead. Move the thingy.
Thingy has been moved.
And these 2, we're just moving along. They just moving up.
Yep.
Yep. No more stories. It's his fault.
You can't. Also, you got to move that away because you used it.
I used it.
There's a story there.
Nope. No stories. We're moving along.
All
Spawns.
Right.
What level are we on?
We're at. What are we looking at? We're looking at the village morale of 16.
Okay, so we're still in tier 2.
No. We have 16 left. We should be in.
It's when.
Oh, that's right.
10.
Okay.
That's
10. Okay.
I mean, let me double check. That was a fortunate event. It was a very good event. I'm not against that event. At 20. So yes, we are in tier 3.
Yep.
Tier 3. 8 peasants. Now they're really storming the castle.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We might have to read those heave rules.
Plenty of room in there.
And peasants, 7. 7 peasants in the other room.
7 peasants. Peasants go down easy.
That's what she said.
2, 3, 4.
Throw the grenade!
5, 6, 7. Yeah, a grenade would be nice. Okay, so that's the end of. We haven't been keeping track of our experience points here,
Oh shit!
which allows us to. I mean, we've killed what?
A lot.
24 of them. Is that right? Yes.
You want to just say each one of us gets a level up?
Well, I need 5, you need 5, and you need 7, so that's a lot more. Yeah, I'd say that's fair enough.
Okay, so time out while we remember the rules of the game. So I can take Unstoppable, which currently is stun a single peasant or hunter in every zone you enter, and make it send up to 2 peasants or hunters in every zone you enter. Or, Base in the Blood, peasants may not leave your zone. Or upgrade Whiplash from your first melee damage does a second villager of the same kind. Your first melee attack damages a second villager of the same kind to your first melee damages a second villager of the same kind. That's the same thing.
It just upgrades.
Oh,
Probably
it's
don't
one
have
away.
to-
I can go one away.
Yeah.
My whip got longer.
But you can only do that after you do if you already had the first one.
Yeah,
or-
I already had the first one. So I can do that, and I can do it from one away if I... I'm leaning towards just upgrading my Whiplash.
Yeah, I'm going to upgrade my a death foretold. All peasants in your zone at the end of the round are slain, but I'm going to upgrade that to all peasants or hunters. All villagers of that type in your zone at the end of the round are slain. So that would be good. And I didn't look over here yet.
Yeah,
but
choose the peasants and hunters. All that villagers of that type in your zone.
yeah,
That's pretty
that's
nice.
okay because
That's-
hunters are. And then let's see, I can remove 1 damage effect token from another you or another monster, sort of our healing spell. But I can upgrade that and remove 1 damage or status effect from you or another monster's dashboard. How is that different?
Range.
Range is 0 to 1. The range is 0 to 1.
Okay, wait. Remove 1 damage or status effect token from you or another monster's dashboard. Remove 1 damage or status effect token from you or another monster's dashboard.
Oh, because it costs to die,
Oh.
but this doesn't cost me anything.
It's a free
So
one.
I can just do it whenever.
0 to 1 away, yeah. Just do it whenever.
All right, so that's a possibility. I don't know what hindered means and
Hindered?
seduction.
Hindered. Okay, so what hindered means is when you are in a room. So see how I'm in this room with these peasants. If there are more peasants than my health, my current health level, I am hindered and cannot move out of that room. My health is 10, so they would have to really beat me down for them to really be a problem. But it could be, I mean, if I got into this room with all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many are in there, and then they hit me, I would not be able to leave that room because I would be hindered.
So I do have one called seduction here that I could upgrade. It says the first torch you resolve may instead activate a villager within range. But that's 0 to 2. But if I upgrade it, any torches you resolve may instead activate villagers within range, which is the same thing. I don't know why that changed.
Because it's the first, only one, but
Oh.
any of them you roll.
So if I roll a torch, instead activate villagers within range. How is that different than? I guess it's than the
Because-
farthest away.
Instead of the farthest from the heart, you can activate the ones that are closer to you, so you pull them to you for the kill.
Or I can do the embrace. I can make that free. I think I'll do
Yeah,
the embrace.
okay.
I think the healing.
It's
the
pretty
healing
good.
is what I need to
You're
do.
actually, it would be nice to be able to heal yourself.
Right, and now I can do it
Yeah.
without any dice. I just get 1 health every time, essentially. So it goes to you now.
Oh, yes.
And we don't need to move anything else up. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Do it.
2 melee, 1 retaliate, and 3 shields. I should re-roll the shields. Should I re-roll the shields?
I'm gonna say you got 3 of them, and you're not gonna be able to. You can have 3 defense.
I have 2 melee, so I could take out those 2 that are there with me because they're not hunters. so they don't get the bonus of the room. And then I have 1 retaliate, so I'll be able to take out one of the peasants that's going to come in at me. I think I need to reroll these shields.
I do too. I think it's you got more health than we have to kill yet. I mean, well, there's 2 melee attacks. Yeah. That works.
I am not unpleased by this. Oh, the problem is
you got to move in there first.
I have to move in there, and then I'll be stuck.
Well, if you move in there and then kill 4 of them, I'll take care of the other ones. Don't worry about the 2 in your room.
Okay.
Right?
No. I can't kill them.
Why
it's
not?
Dark. I'm scared of the dark.
Well, then you can re-roll these 3 and see if you can get some ranged.
I can't.
Range wouldn't help anyway. But
can't do anything.
Yeah, is there anything else you could do? You could do your first damage. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. So, yeah.
I mean, if I use, so I can use my whiplash. If I use my whiplash, I have to use my retaliate die to activate it.
Yeah.
My first melee damages a second villager of the same kind. So I can take out the 2 that are in the room with me that are not in the dark.
Yep.
Then I can run. I can only move 2. My dude, he's big, but he's slow.
So you move 2. What's that going to do for us?
I don't know. As I was just talking through this. So I can go boop, boop, and be at the castle heart.
Why? You don't need to. Now, if you re-roll, what good things could you get? Probably nothing.
Retaliates would be the only thing that would be good, because I do have 3 defense slots.
Well, you might as well, because those do nothing for you right now. So you could have some retaliates, and then when they come in, you can kill them. Do what you just said. So that's...
Well, I have to re-roll these first.
Oh, okay. It doesn't change that, though. That's okay. There you go. Look at that.
I rolled 3 retaliates.
All right. So first thing you do is attack.
Yes. So I'm going to use my 1 melee that I have left and kill him. Again, he's holding his hand up so I can grab him. It's very, very nice of him.
So down by 1. But you used your whiplash with one of these, so you get both of them.
Yes, you're right. I did do that.
So that takes down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you can put your retaliates
in my defense slots.
In your defense.
So now, when the 3 of them try and attack me, take them out.
They will attack you and hurt you, but you'll kill them in response.
Yeah, it's like drawing a complete blank on the name of the spell, the warlock spell.
Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, that one. Thank you. Burn! Yes.
Alright, so I got 1.
Ooh, he rolled a torch.
So, I do have... Let's see. I can move... I can't attack by ranged into that spot.
Probably... Should I have moved back 1?
No, because you want to stay in there to kill them.
They won't... But, see, they're going to attack here and then move up.
Yeah.
So, actually, my retaliates aren't going to do anything.
I think there's really nothing more you can do anyway. I mean, I don't know why you want to move.
Well, if I move back 1 and hunters spawn in, they won't be able to attack me right away. But I would then have to move up.
I think it's not worth thinking about. So, this is which one? The Banshee, which is that one over there. So, I mean, really, I can't attack in this hallway. I can't attack in that hallway. So we really can't attack anything.
Yeah, no, this darkness is cramping our style.
So I think there's a lot... Well... Really, I can't do any ranged attack. I can move 2, and then I can't attack into there either. So, yeah, there's really nothing I can do here.
And you didn't roll any eyeballs, so you can't heal at the heart.
I didn't roll that.
You did.
It
was a
Did I
flame.
move? Oh, I thought that was from last time.
One of them needs to move.
So we move one of those up. And then that's it, really. I mean, I can put a defense or a retaliate, but there's nothing going to get to me to retaliate.
Oh, that's a good point, Carl. If I moved, I can move back later and stun them.
Oh, yeah, you do have the stun thing. All right.
Oh, I tripped.
All right. And then, really, I can reserve the 2 ranged attacks for next time. I mean, see what happens. All right, that's it for.
Yep.
That's it for Banshee.
Succubus turn.
It's really going to be the same story because they're in darkness.
But you might want to move.
Well, I got some bad stuff going on here anyway, but I will move back.
He rolled 3 torches.
Let's see here. So I'm going to, for a free action, I don't have to spend a die or anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to heal myself.
Good thinking.
Then I am going to use my 2 movement here. I'll just use these 2 shields, really, to move back.
Yeah.
And then I'll reserve my ranged attack, because
Okay.
I can use that later. And then these 3 here move up.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
We need to get the lights on in this place.
Well, we can't, right? That stays on forever.
No, just till the next card.
Oh, okay. Then, done.
Okay, move the village event dial.
That goes to 15, which is a
Card.
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 So the torches are going to be, light's going to come back on. All right, let's see. Misfortune 2. All corridors are unlucky.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Well, at least we can attack. You just can't.
Guarantee the attack.
Lights came back on, but you're unlucky now.
Bright light, bright light. Here they are. Unlucky. All corridors, you say?
All corridors.
Boop, 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 da boop.
All right.
Okay.
That's it for the village event. Then we go to the village attacks. Yeah. It's almost like
That's
they
how it
planned
works. So, like in every movie, they have to say the name of the movie during the movie. We got to say the name of the game during the game.
Is that how the movies work?
The cheesy ones,
Oh, okay.
like Suicide Squad.
Then it does fit because this is a cheesy stream for sure. Okay. Then we are. Villagers are going to do their thing.
Attack and move. Oh, they're leaning. They're a little drunk. We need some liquid courage to get going into this. Attack. Move. They do 1 extra damage if they attack from here. And spawn.
Spawn, we are at 14. Well, it's below 20, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, dang. 7 more peasants.
It's where it's getting good. How many is there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. What's coming on the other side here?
I don't know because 1 peasant fell over. He's a little scraggler getting over there. Oh, hero card.
Well, we need to kill 14 more, so we need to do it very fast.
7 more peasants.
Okay.
A buttload of peasants.
1,
it's like they
2,
just
3, 4,
brought out the
5,
entire town.
6, 7. Everybody is
Coming to the party.
coming to the party.
Hey, Hornist.
You're here just to see us at the last. Probably going to be very close to the last round.
I thought this was going to be a porch painting stream. We are done with the porch. We gave up. I don't like the color. It's what it is.
I'm okay with it.
They do suggest in screenwriting courses not to name your film in the dialogue. It is widely ignored suggestion. It feels like it's something they do suggest to do.
Well, that's a shame. How would you know what movie you're watching? Because halfway through you go, what's the name of this movie? And you just wait
that is
until
a
somebody
good
says
point.
it, and then you'll go, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay, so who's... that comes to me now, right?
it do.
So now I have... Where's my Banshee? I can
Where is
attack.
she? She's right here.
Yeah, and I've already got 2 ranged attacks and a retaliate. I could redo this retaliate and hope for some more ranged attacks.
Ranged attacks would be pretty darn nice
I
right
think that's
now.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep my 2 ranged attacks that I reserved before.
They also say no voiceover or flashbacks also ignored. See, I don't mind. Sometimes voiceovers can be cheesy. What was that? Oh, we watched the Magnificent 7, the 2016 remake. And the voiceover at the end was super cheesy. But flashbacks I don't mind so much. It can be interesting if done well.
All right. So I'm going to attack 3 times from range.
Attack!
1, 2, 3. We're down to only needing to kill 11 more. Then I'm going
Only
to
11.
move in for 1. Then I'm going to melee attack for another, which would be another kill, down to 10.
Oop, knocked him over.
Then I'm going to move back out with my last one.
What's your health at?
My health is at, I have 7 minus 2, so 5.
Oh, you're lucky. That was close. You were almost hindered.
Almost.
Almost.
All right, so now
They're clawing at you, but you were just incorporeal, and they couldn't get a good grasp on your cloak, and you just drifted away.
All right, so my succubus, I'm going to take my free healing action here. Let me roll the dice first.
2 torches.
That's not good.
That's 2 torches we have there.
Hold on now.
1 torch.
Hold on.
2
We're gonna be all right.
torch.
We're gonna be all right. So I have 2.
We are not all right.
I have 2 ranged attacks.
We have a lot of villagers in this castle.
First thing I'm going to do is heal. So give me 2. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. So then I'm going to kill 2 of these with my ranged attack, which takes us down to 10, 8 left to kill. Then I have these 2 to move, and I have eyeball here. I can't do anything with eyeballs. Except move. So I don't need to move. I don't want to move. I want to stay in the thing. So we're going to have 2 of these villagers move up here. And that is the end of the succubus turn.
Okay.
Now it's you, and we only need to kill 8 more, and there's piles to kill.
There are definitely piles.
Village people attacks. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I think we should have, sailor minis and cop minis, and I can't remember all the different village people there were. There was cowboy, Native American, Navy guy, cop guy.
In the Navy.
And there was one other one, but I can't think of what it was.
Shoot to boots.
Extra points for anybody that remembers the 5th village person.
Construction
worker. That's right before you.
Worker.
Yeah. Construction worker.
I rolled 2 torches, 2 eyeballs, a ranged attack, and a shield.
Well, you can do your ranged attack.
Yeah, that's a really crappy roll. Okay. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Is going to cause us problems.
He will get into the heart.
I can move 2.
Yeah.
And do a ranged attack and take him out.
Okay. This gives us one more round, which is what we really need.
Before all these piles, all these freaking peasants just swarm us.
Well, not if we kill 8 more of them and they all run away.
Do they, or do we have to finish killing them off?
Well, I don't know. I thought we had to take the village morale to 0.
I will look in a minute. So I'm going to move 2 with my 2 eyeballs.
Yep.
Clump, 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 clump. Because he's big and beefy. He makes a clump.
Are you using a range attack? And you don't need to move 2.
And yeah, okay. I'll move 1 with my 1 eyeball, clomp, clomp.
Yeah.
And use my range attack.
Yeah.
And take him out.
Yeah. 7 left.
Her. Is that a her? That's a her. Take her out. And we had to move 2 of the peasants up because I rolled 2 torches.
Okay.
Then I have a shield and an eyeball left. I could use my eyeball to heal because I'm in the heart, but I haven't taken any damage yet.
Oh. So are you? Can you give it to somebody else?
No.
All right.
No.
Then you're
so
done.
I'll just put the shield in defense for some reason because I can, and then I'm done.
All right. Now we go to the villagers. So we move this up by 3. We're at 15, 16, 17, 18. It does it again at 19. So we have one more round to...
A bowling ball could win this in one shot.
That's right.
Let's see. Objective, reduce villager morale to 0.
There we go. Because, I mean, thematically, they're all coming in, and then they see all the bodies laying there, and they get scared and run away.
Run away!
I mean, we ought to be able to take these 7 out this time, as long as they don't... I mean, and we're in pretty healthy shape. I think we're good. And the heart hasn't even taken any damage yet.
It's almost too easy.
Well, this is one of those things that's supposed to teach us how this is supposed to work. So
We got lucky with all the peasants, and they weren't all hunters.
that is true. All
We
right.
had lucky card draws.
So then we spawned everything.
No, we didn't. We haven't done anything. We haven't done the villagers move at all.
Oh, okay. So we did the event. No, we didn't do event this turn. Okay, so now they attack and move then.
Attack, nothing there, move. Bloop. Attack, nothing there, move.
This is why I don't paint them, because they all get grabbed up like this.
That's what I'm saying. Just do a wash on them. It'll be fine.
I'm washing them.
Attack, nothing there, move. Attack, nothing there, move. Ah, a little too far away.
All right.
Oh, righty
Spawn.
rulers. Spawny spawns. Hero card.
This is going to be rough right
Yeah,
now.
the next scenario is going to have heroes, and that's going to be interesting. 8. Do we have 8 peasants we can put out here?
Yeah, we got a pile here. How many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
7, 8.
Oh, these are all heroes.
Hero card. Hunters. We need 6 hunters.
1, 2. Oh, hunters.
Hunters. And they will be...
Oh, this is a different story now.
Here, you pull this time. Feel inside my bag.
I know how to handle a sack. Red. Yeah. 6 of them.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Over there.
3, 4, 5. You got another red. Yeah, you got some red ones over there.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do we? Oh, over there. If we did not have any more red ones left, then that last hunter would be a hunter of all.
You got a little one?
Got a little one.
All right.
Wouldn't get a specific base. He specializes in all monsters.
How would you designate that?
You have to pay attention to the mini, the sculpt.
Dear God, they need to be painted then. Okay. That's it then, right? So now it goes to... I think we just moved that because she went last time.
Yes.
Okay, so now all we need to do is kill 7 more. And where are we? We are getting backed into the heart.
Yeah. The succubus is right here.
Yep.
The banshee is right there.
Yep.
The dual hand is right there.
So I need to roll some ranged attacks would be nice.
That would be nice.
There's a couple of them.
Good.
And there's a eyeball.
2 eyeballs, a torch, and a melee.
All right, so I could move in and out and use my melee attack. So I'm going to do one thing first. I'm going to go ahead and heal myself. Everybody else is okay, right? And then I'm going to do 2 ranged attacks and kill these 2.
Good, because they do extra damage in that room.
1, 2, which takes us down 1, 2. Then I'm going to move in
Lucky 7.
to here. And I'm going to
I hope they're not lucky.
use
Should be
my
very unlucky.
melee attack to kill another one, which takes it to 4. Then I will use my other movement to move back into the heart. There is one that moves, and that would be one of these, and move into there. Mm-hmm. Done, done, done.
Done.
Goes to you. Oh, no. Turn goes to you. You have to kill 4 of them. Can you kill 4 of them in one turn?
I bet I won't. I'm betting I won't.
How many dice do you have?
6.
You can do it.
I'm betting I won't kill 4 of them.
That seems very negative. You should be more positive. Think about... I know
Just think about it?
Think about it. What do all those dice have in common? One side that you need to roll.
So the backstory there is when we play Just One and somebody's having a hard time figuring out what the word is, we say, very helpfully, just think about it.
Just think about what those things have in common.
Yes.
That's all you gotta do.
Yes. That's the whole point of the game.
Right,
I mean,
so
if you just think about it,
do it.
you'll get it.
Well, let's see if it works. What do you want? You want ranged attacks?
Yeah, 4 ranged attacks would be swell.
Okay. They'll roll 4 ranged attacks. Do one at a time. Build some tension.
Range attack.
You must have been thinking about it. Think about it again.
Actually, my mind went blank. Stay Puff Marshmallow Man should have shown up.
Oh.
That was a torch. That's a retaliate.
But that still works for you, I think.
There's another range.
Yeah.
Eyeball.
Yeah.
Torch.
So this one here, Whiplash, is that...
I need to have a melee die.
Oh, okay. So you can kill 2 then. And then you can move 2... We can move 2 up over here. That's really all you're...
Okay, so 2 torches.
Yep.
Those 2 over there move.
Yep. No problem.
I told you I wasn't going to be able to do this. These 2 are going to be... Ooh. I'll take out him.
Okay.
With 1 rage attack.
Okay. So now we need 3 more.
And I'll take out this dude, Lemian.
2 more.
With this range attack. Then I can move up there, cause one of them to be stunned, and I have a retaliate I can use.
Sure.
If it comes to it. So I will move. Clomp, clomp, clomp. And she goes, ah, plum,
All right.
and retaliate.
All right. Now the Banshee's turn. All I got to do is kill 2. Let's see. Where am I?
You kill Stealer.
I'm over there. There's 2 in there.
Where are you? Yes, you are right.
So all I need to do is get 2 melees, and we're good.
Yeah, all he needs to do is get 2 melees.
I got 1 melee and a range. That'll work too, though. So let's see here. I've got a ranged, a shield, 2 retaliates, and a melee. So let's do the range first. Kill 1 from over there. That takes us down to 1. Then, so that takes care of that one.
That was
sorry, range one.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to just take one of these and move into the...
Wrong board. Wrong board.
Move into the...
Why don't you just kill the one that's right there?
Oh, that's right. I do have a melee. Yep. Yeah. Just use a melee. And kill that, and then we won. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy as that. And that's how you do it, folks. Now all of these swarms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many you got over there?
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
And I passed out one.
I counted her.
Oh, okay. 30. So all you got to do is pile up enough bodies, and then it doesn't matter. Even if you have 32 villagers, they're going to turn tail and run. Easy
and go
peasy.
get their hero buddies to come back.
That's next week.
Yeah.
So
for realsies this time.
Now, I would venture to say if this went another round or 2, because we were going to run into another card. So let's see what that card would have said.
See what the card would have said.
The rabble appears. Spawn 3 peasants in the closest corridor to the castle heart, which would have been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 of them would have been right there.
You know what we didn't do, right?
Hard telling.
Every time they moved, we were supposed to flip a coin, flip the coin to see which direction they went.
Oh,
so they would have split.
That might have made a whole bunch of different... It would have made it more difficult for us not to be
so
able to
going
do that.
from thinking we're not using this area at all and not realizing why it was there.
Yeah. We decided not to use the other one.
We didn't use that area at all. Yeah. Actually, that's a long... Is it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2? It wouldn't have made a difference. I mean, it would just split us up. Yeah.
Actually, I think it would have probably worked out better because there was a lot of times there was 2 of us in here and we could have probably split off and killed them faster. But regardless, we got to remember that for next time.
Yeah. Oops.
So.
High five.
Good job.
Good job.
So I was researching this a little bit, just trying to see if what other expansions or anything, because we got a lot of the expansions when we kickstarted this.
Definitely seems like a teaching scenario. I think more of those events that had villagers appear randomly could make it tougher. Yes, definitely. That is the way the first 4 or 5 scenarios in this is they are teaching. They introduce one mechanic at a time. So, like I said, next time it'll be heroes. Time after that's traps, and we'll get to use all our little trap minis, which are really cool.
That's one of the main reasons we backed this game. Was because
the trap minis.
Well, yeah, they have all kinds of cool, and I don't want to bring. I'll show a few of them here, but they were really for D&D. I mean, there's you can't really see them here, but there's a oops.
There's an oops.
There's a
an oops.
chandelier. So holding it upside down. So that would be like hanging from the ceiling like this, and the chandelier drops. This is, I'll show it on the side, but those are the axes, swinging axes from the ceiling.
Put your hand behind it.
That might help.
There, so there's not all that busyness behind it.
Yeah, so like swinging axes. Here's, logs that swing from the ceiling. There's a number of other, like a pit trap.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I do like this game. We when we were in Essen, we saw the Grimlord games there, and they had all these different sets of dice. So originally the game came with just one set of dice that you're supposed to pass between players. So we, of course, had to buy a set of dice for each type of monster, so each player could have their own dice, because it's annoying to cast dice around, especially when you have to try and reserve dice between.
So much energy.
When you you had to get the little chits and put the chits here instead of the dice.
Yes, it was a pain.
It's a little annoying.
Right.
So it's nice to have the different sets of dice. And then the traps were Kickstarter edition, weren't they?
Yes.
Stretch goal.
They were a stretch goal. I believe so. Because we backed, I think we got like 4 or 5 expansions.
Did we?
Yeah, because there's a lot of these extra monsters that are over there. It only came with like 4 or 5, and then we got the extra ones.
I agree very much with that. Getting the extra dice for Descent is
Descent.
almost a necessity.
We did that. We need to play Descent again. We've got all of the expansions for Descent, and we haven't played in such a long time.
We can stream that. It would be you against me instead of cooperative.
Yeah, we don't have
I'm
to
happy to take
it.
you down.
We don't have to. I think we said before, if we do the Descent, we'll do the Imperial Assault rules. So.
Yes, I agree. Have you played Imperial Assault, Carl? Instead of having all the monsters go and then all the heroes go, it switches between groups. So it's more fair, we feel.
I think Imperial Assault just had better. They had time to suss out the rules and stuff. I don't know if it would be good to stream, but we'll talk.
Let us know, the 2 people watching, if you would like us to stream Descent.
Let us know in the comments below, because this will eventually be on YouTube, but therefore that would require somebody watching on YouTube.
And then somebody to notice that there's a comment and reply to it.
We've got some comments on our YouTube stuff. It's usually somebody from Russia. I believe they send me stuff, and I don't really understand exactly what it's saying, but they do comment, so it is nice to know there are people taking the time to watch the video. So, anyway,
Any hoozles.
I think that's it, right?
Descent would be cool, but this is similar, and I enjoy it just as much.
Yeah, it is. It's similar. I think I like this being a castle defense type of thing,
And being cooperative.
Yeah, and cooperative. So, and there's other games. I think when we get through all 14 scenarios of this or something like that, we probably won't make it all the way through all, and we'll get the gist of it. I don't know. We'll see.
I want to play through the whole thing. What are you talking about? What you talking about?
Okay. Well, anyway, anything else you want to talk about? Anything that's coming up for the Incorrigible Party? We did a tiny hut the other day. We'll probably start trying to do some more tiny huts soon.
Have a good evening.
All right. See you, Carl. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. Good night.
Night. Happy adventuring.